Hey guys, welcome back to Cooking with Paul, but today's actually me cooking with Paul and Evan because I'm not cooking, but Evan is. He's making a dessert for tonight. It's a chocolate chip cookie dough dessert, layered. It looks absolutely delicious.
Show the picture.
Well, I'll show the after, but there we go. Okay, Evan, what are we doing first? What size pan?
9 by 13.
9 by 13, okay. And some of our ingredients, let's look here. You know what, I will leave the ingredient list down at the bottom, but it looks like we need brown sugar, light brown sugar, Cool Whip, half and half, cream cheese, sea salt, vanilla extract, chocolate chips, sugar, cookie dough, and instant pudding. Perfect, we got all that. And I'm looking over there and there's a big old thing of barbecue sauce, but that's for dinner tonight. I'm gonna preheat your oven to 350. And we got the pan all lathered up. And we're going to lay a layer or roll out the cookie dough into the bottom of the 9 by 13 pan.
That I sprayed.
That's already been sprayed. Stab it. Get it. There we go. Okay, while we're doing that part, I'll come back to y'all here in just a minute once we get it layered into the bottom of the pan. Okay, he's smashing it down right now. And buy the good cookie dough, people. Splurge a little bit. You know how bad I want a piece of that, but it looks like we're gonna have just enough to layer the bottom of that pan. And I did say preheat the oven, correct guys? I'm pretty sure I did. Yes, preheat the oven to 350. Okay, we're gonna layer into this, and then you're going to bake the cookie dough before anything else. After you do this, we're gonna bake the cookie dough for 20 to 25 minutes or until the edges start to brown.
I think you want it more on the doughier side, I think, versus, this is like your crust.
Yes.
And then you're gonna layer in the other mixture on top of that. But it has to cool and stuff, so this is your crust.
And then after you remove it from the oven, you're gonna set it to the side and let it cool completely before the next part. That's gonna be good, guys. Anything with cookie dough as a crust is gonna be good.
Perfect. That looks good, don't you?
It looks great to me. Okay guys, it's going in the oven, preheated to 350, and we're only gonna put it in for 15 minutes because we don't want it overcooked. So remember to set your timer. Oops. And we are not set up to technically film today, so this is why it's just kind of like, just thrown together. Best way to do it, right? Okay, so now in a mixing bowl, Evan is putting in 2 blocks of cream cheese at room temperature. And he is going to use the hand mixer that's located right there. Are you gonna microwave it for a second?
Yeah, it's a little light.
Okay, we're gonna nook it for a second, and then we will come back to you.
I was at the wrong place at the right time, 'cause suddenly there you were with those bright blue eyes. We were conversing under the night sky, when you took my hand, said let's leave now.
Okay guys, 3/4 brown sugar. Going in the pot.
1 teaspoon vanilla.
1 teaspoon vanilla. And then we are going to throw in a little bit of almond.
Just like a drop.
Oh, that's more than just a drop. A couple drops. Okay, now we need 1/4 cup of sugar.
A fourth?
1/4. Using that good old Pamper Chef measuring device that we have here. This kitchen is becoming a mess very quickly. don't forget to, when you do your pan, use Baker Joy. It's always better. Not sponsored. But Baker Joy, if you want to sponsor, please do. Okay. And what's next on the menu? Okay, after that part, we are going to use an electric hand mixer, beat the cream cheese, brown sugar, vanilla extract, and salt until lump free. Easy enough. How much salt do we need?
How much salt?
Either 1/4.
Sometimes we're going there.
So we're just doing a couple little twists.
Perfect.
Do what you want. It's your recipe. Okay, now we are fixing to mix it together with the hand mixer until it's lump free. Okay, once the cookie crust is done, we're not to that point yet. I missed the recipe. Okay. After it's lump free, you're gonna add in the Cool Whip and mix on a low speed until mixed well.
Let me dispatch it. Dang. He's getting it. Looks pretty good.
Okay, lump free.
Lump free. It's thick.
Okay. Are we doing one container or 2 containers of Cool Whip?
One container, then it's for the top.
Okay. So one container is for inside and the other one's going to be for the top. So now we're going to mix on a low speed. Had a flashback from my childhood. How many people remember going to their grandparents' house and their refrigerator being full of this, or the butter containers and the leftovers were in there, but there was never butter? But then your grandmother would tell you to get butter and it would be in a completely different container, but there would be food in a Cool Whip container or one of the, it was country butter, wasn't it? Mm-hmm. In the brown container or the yellow one. And your grandparents had all the leftovers in all those containers. This is going in the recycle bin. I don't use it for leftovers. Next step, what are we doing now?
We're going to do the chocolate pudding layer. So we're going to take your pudding mixture.
And use instant pudding.
Chocolate. And then 3 cups of half and half. I don't have half and half, so I'm doing 1 cup of heavy whipping cream and then 2 cups of milk. I'm gonna do a little bit more cream. You know, I have to redo what I said. So I did 1 cup of heavy whipping cream, and then I'm doing 1 cup of milk, and then I'm gonna do another half of heavy whipping cream and then half of regular milk, because I don't have any half and half. So half and half is that, so. Perfect, that's great. And we'll mix this together.
Love a little louder. Love a little louder. We went to a small bar with neon lights. Talked about
Okay, here's the pudding mixture.
It's all whipped.
Yummy, yummy. Timer's going off for the cookie crust. Evan's gonna add a few more minutes. Now with the semi-sweet chocolate chips, we are going to fold it in. Do you know, when I think of folding it in, all I can think of is Schitt's Creek when they're, Maura and David are in the kitchen trying to cook and fold in the cheese and they don't remember how to fold it in. That scene comes to my mind every time I see the word folding in for cooking. Okay, Evan, do you want to do this so I can show?
Yeah.
And about how much chocolate chips are we going to use? Because it really doesn't say on the recipe. It's about a half a bag.
Yeah, we'll start with that and then we'll just kind of go from there.
And then we're just going to fold it in. Okay, we got to do quality control testing. Good.
That's for the top. The crush. Tell them.
We're going to crush the the Chip Ahoy on top as a garnish.
So we use a few to dip just to try it.
Just to try it. We gotta do a quality control. And just to make sure that, you know, we folded in the chunks correctly, the chocolate chips. And we did the mini chocolate chips. Evan said I needed to let y'all know on that one. We're also going to cook dinner in the Instapot tonight. I guess I can film that too with this. I don't know. Stay tuned and see if we do it or not. Here is the cooked cookie dough crust for the dessert. This pan is extremely hot, so it's got to come to a complete cool. So it's going to be about, probably what, 20 minutes?
And probably more.
Maybe even more because this sucker is nice and toasty. Okay, so I used this handy dandy gadget. Hey, babe, will you come here real quick and show? I can't do it without the tripod. Okay, all you do is put your stuff in there and then just give it a pull. You can use it for anything, but we ground up about 7 of the Chip Ahoy cookies for the topping. So that's gonna be really good here in a minute.
We went to a small bar with me.
Does all this go in one layer?
Talked about everything that was on our mind. Talking to you gave me butterflies. Then you took my hand, said let's leave now. Don't wanna be shy. I will let my guard down. Don't wanna be shy. I will let my guard down. I wanna laugh out loud. Talk a little deeper. Kiss a little
Here's the first layer.
harder.
Our next layer is gonna be the instant pudding.
Talk a little deeper. Kiss a little harder. I wanna laugh out loud. Talk a little deeper. Kiss a little harder. Love a little louder. Love a little louder. Love a little louder. Love a little louder.
Okay guys, we are doing the instant pudding layer right now. Got that all nice and smooth out, and using that little melon ball thing seemed to work really good, right Evan?
Yeah, it was a cookie scoop.
Oh, it was a cookie scoop. I thought it was for scooping out melons.
They look very similar though. Oh, looks good.
What's our next layer?
Just the whipped cream. A little topping.
Okay guys, the whipped cream layer went on, and Evan's fixing to get the cookies that I like demolished in the little thing. Guys, this dessert is going to be
amazing.
So good because we've been tasting as
each layer, like
each layer, and this is totally on my diet.
I think that's good. I'll be eating all those cookies.
So I did 7 cookies. We probably could have gotten away with 5.
Yeah.
There we go.
You could use it though if you're serving this. It'd be cute to like when you serve it to like get the cookies and whipped cream and like serve it up. That would be nice. We're not gonna do that, but
this is just for us. And we'll share with my mom and whoever else.
Yeah.
Okay guys, here's the dessert. super simple. And really the baking is just cooking, the crust. Yeah. And that's the only really cooking part that you really have to do on this one. So it'll be fun to do with the kids and the family. Until next time, if I can do it, you can do it too. Bye guys.
Perfect.
Okay, and give it a try. Good.
You wanna try it?
Here I go. Guys, that's really good. Like, that's really good. Yep. That's a keeper for the recipe book. Okay guys, hope y'all enjoyed making the dessert with us. And dinner did turn out good. We just finished dinner first, so don't think we went to dessert first. And I'm in the middle of editing dinner video right now. So y'all have a fantastic evening, and thank you for cooking with Paul and Evan tonight. And remember, if I can do it, so can you. I'll see y'all next time.